They're not going to do shit. At the end of the day, they can't do shit.
If he thinks we can't do something, you're going to look at this judge and think I can't do something, young man. You're going to learn a big...
Today we're in Judge Simpson's courtroom, and this one's about to get wild. I'm sitting here watching this guy who thought it was a genius move to cut off his tether. Like that was somehow gonna solve his problems. And now he's asking the judge to reinstate his bond. I don't know about you guys, but if I ripped off court-ordered jewelry, I'd be hiding under a rock, not standing in front of a judge with a straight face. To me, that's not just bold, I mean, that's just delusional. I've always thought tether violations were basically you telling the court, hey, I don't take you seriously. Honestly, the nerve of this guy almost makes me laugh, but at the same time, it's just sad to see how out of touch people can be with reality. Would you guys give somebody like this a second shot, or would you shut the door for good? Let's dive in and watch.
Court calls the case of the people versus Marquesi Hankey.
Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Kevin Hassan, P7.
All right, it's your motion.
I did file a motion to take the previous PCC hearing. My client's bond vote from privileges from the jail suspended due to allegations that he cut off his tether and contacted the complainant. Following that particular bond hearing, I instructed my client to not contact the complainant witness period in the jail. I also instructed my client if allowed to be back on bond, we would ask the court to hopefully reinstate his original bond. Tether, I would note that he has no prior criminal, well, no prior adult felony conviction whatsoever. Following the submission of my motion, I did read the people's response, which I guess there's been allegations that my client had contacted the complainant subsequently. Now, I just found out today some transcripts. Obviously, people address this. Some of the language that was used during conversations, I don't have phone conversations myself, but I will admit that it seems that my client had contact complainant even after his bond. And so I say this, Judge, again, I know it seems like my client is kind of throwing up his middle finger to the court.
Oh, yeah. He is.
But Judge, I just would state that this young man, I think he understands now that the court orders are serious, that the court orders him to do something, it means it. So Judge, I'm just asking, I guess, for some leniency to trust that Mr. Hankey will comply. He had a $75,000 cashier bond that he was able to post to a bondsman. The only thing I can ensure that if the court were to give him a second chance, he would not violate his bond, even if the bond is a house arrest with strict conditions. So, Judge, I am asking the court to reinstate his bond, and if the court is unwilling to do so, I would at least ask that his phone privileges be allowed back on to at least contact family. Does he's never had any contact with his family, his children? He hasn't been able to contact his dad. Caretaker for. So at the very least, the restriction on his phone privileges to contact them.
All right. Well, before I hear from the people, counsel, let me just say,